The favorite place I've visited so far is such a tough question to answer because there's so many amazing places in the world. There's only a couple of countries I visited twice, or I should say more than once. One of which is Costa Rica, the other is Australia. But it's really hard to go back somewhere because there's so many more places I want to see. And I think people tend to generalize like, oh, this region, all those countries in Central America, they're all the same. But actually, Honduras is very different than Nicaragua, which is very different from Costa Rica, which is extremely different from Panama. They all have unique cultures and unique food and unique languages that really is just so fascinating to me. I recently came back from my first trip to the Middle East, which I went alone. I really prefer solo travel. I have a couple of friends I've traveled with, but not everybody likes to travel as much as I do, or has the time off, or has the right time to go. So if I want to go somewhere, I tend to just go. And it's always a little bit scary, and I always get nervous right before I leave and think, what am I doing? Like, why am I going to the Middle East by myself? But I feel like traveling alone, I have such a more enriched experience, because when you travel with someone else, you talk to them all the time and you're really interacting with yourselves. But when you're alone, you have no choice but to interact with like the local people. And, if you're lost, you have to ask somebody, or if you're hungry, you have to ask somebody like, where can I get food? So I've just met so many cool people. And I think like meeting the people in a culture is such an important way to get to know that country, and it's a really powerful experience.